What's going on, guys? It's me, Dreamliner Fan 2016 here, and today we have massive unboxing number 5 for you guys. I am really excited to unbox more models in today's video, and we got a lot of models to go over, and yeah, it's pretty exciting to do these massive unboxings again. I don't think I have never done some massive unboxing over the summer because I was kind of busy with some other stuff. I did some unboxings the summer, but it just wanted one model. So I'm back again with some more massive unboxings, and we got a lot of models to unbox. So I hope you guys are excited, and without being said, let's get started. So we have a total of, what is it, 4 boxes in today's video, and I do have more boxes that are currently being shipped. However, it hasn't come yet, so I can't unbox all of those as of yet. Hopefully I can unbox them on Massive Unboxing 6, but the models you're seeing right now came here before today's video, so really excited to do this, and yeah, let's get started. And one very special thing, as of this upload date, August 7th, 2022, today is my birthday, so happy birthday to me. I am 20 years old, and man, good to be here for 20 years. But yeah, we got models right here for my birthday, and of course this was pre-recorded. Today is August 5 as of this recording, but as of this upload it'll be on my birthday, so really excited for that, and why not do a massive unboxing for a special video like that. So without being said, let's get started with our first models. Alright, so let's start off with our very first box in today's unboxing, and this will be box number 1, as you can see here. This order comes from PandaFox Toys. I ordered 3 models in there, and of course with 3 models I get a priority mail shipping. It's kind of sometimes hard to say, but yeah, here it is, all wrapped up in a USPS box. So yeah, so I ordered this, I think I ordered this somewhere in mid-July, is what I'm thinking. But we do have 3 models, they're all regional jets. And these are 3 models that I do want for my collection, and will work perfect for my Concourse B airport update. Well, currently not Concourse B, but in the progress of Concourse B. So, without being said, let's get started with the unboxing of this box. And I do have a couple of changes because I got a new cutting knife. I think I bought this a week ago, and the cutting knife does look pretty nice. It's much more better than my yellow one, but I just like the style of it. So let's get started cutting the tape if I can. Ooh, so that was not perfectly cut. It's cut one of the boxes, so didn't mean to do that. It's just how I cut. So not a perfect cut, but at least we can get some at the top. Just gotta make sure. Ooh, jeez. Oh, well, we got that. Perfect. Now we're gonna do the other side. Ooh. Ooh. Sorry, didn't mean to hit my phone. Honestly, for a new knife, I wasn't expecting this. Alright, so let's just take off the top and at the very top. Gotta find an opening somewhere. Well, I'm not trying to reveal my address. I think it's somewhere right here. Yeah, I think it's somewhere right here, so let me just... I better not cut myself also, so... Whatever, this is kind of the best I got. So, once again, this is ordered from PandaFox Toys, and PandaFox Toys does a pretty good job on their quality checks, so really proud of their efforts right here. Alright, so here we have some packing paper. So let me just, I did not mean to hit the table, but as you can see, we've got all this packing paper right here, so we'll take all these out. So inside this packing paper, we have our first model, and it's an American Eagle Bombardier CRJ-700. Really wanted to have this model to my collection ever since American has flown their CRJ-700s to Sacramento during the afternoons. And we also got 2 Alaska Embraer E-175s in this box. So here's my first one right here, if I can try to take all of them out. and the second one is at the very bottom. But like I said, we have two Alaska Embraer E175s, really important for my model collecting needs. So here they are right here, and of course, I do have my QR code or my invoice right here. So here's my 5% off discount code right here. It expires on September 18th, and the code is 6 Yankee November 377. So yeah, so I guess that's it for these boxes right here. So we're just gonna yeet that, and let's get reviewing with these three models. So let's get started. And here are my three models from PandaFox Toys, consisting of 3 regional jets, 2 Alaska E175s, and 1 American CRJ 700. So I think what I want to start off first is this American Eagle CRJ 700, because I wanted to look at the color on this thing. So we're gonna start off with the American Eagle CRJ 700 first, and then we're gonna go into the 2 Alaska E175s. So let's start off with the American Eagle. Alrighty, so beginning off Massive Unboxing 5 with our first model right here, we have the American Eagle Bombardier CRJ-700. In 1/400 scale, this is the second release aircraft, and it's made by GeminiJets. Really critical model to have for my airport update, or in this case just my airport, before my Concourse B comes. And yeah, here's the model itself. So if I can try to find my trusty pencil, and we should get started. So here you have your GeminiJets logo right there, made for collectors by collectors. Of course, their slogan. You got the computer generated image of the aircraft right there. Bombardier CRJ-700, American Airlines logo right there. 1/400 scale die-cast collectible model aircraft. And here's your sides, pretty much the same, all that stuff. And here's the back side of the aircraft with all your as well as it gets features right there. The aircraft taken off. This is a 2022 copyright label right there at your bottom, and your social media pages. And the item number for this aircraft is GJAAL 2033. So once again, this is a pretty interesting model, or like one of my critical models to have for my airport updates. And I'm really excited to have this model, so let's get started with the unboxing, and yeah. But before we do that, let's open up the pan flip so I can show you the model itself. So here we go. So let's open that up, and there she is, looking pretty nice. Color seems a bit something, but here you have your description of the aircraft and your description of this certain aircraft. You can pause and read. And yeah, so let's start unboxing this model. So I think I should probably, I think we got like some opening right there, but I would usually prefer this side for the opening. Actually, we can try, there we go. Perfect. So now we're gonna like open it up. Looking pretty as always. And take her out of that box, and there she is. Very tiny model. Well, technically it's not as tiny as a CRJ 200. And yeah, so here's the American Eagle CRJ 700, looking very pretty. So guys, so what happened? Oh man. So the landing gear apparently came off, the nose gear to be exact, so I don't know how on earth did that happen. It kind of felt a little loose, but I could try to like repair it, like I could try fixing it, but here they are. They're very tiny, but let's see what I can do. Well, this is a rough start for Massive Unboxing 5, but we do have a broken American Eagle CRJ 700 by GeminiKits, and I don't know where the other landing gear went, and it probably fell on the floor somewhere, and it's a tiny piece. The nose gear is a very tiny piece. Like, come on, why would that be unsecured? Like, why? But regardless, this is still a good model by GeminiJets, and I'm just so happy to have this into my collection. I may have to send this one back just because the nose gear fell off, but regardless, we'll still review. So you got your cockpit windows right there, and you got all of those pitot tubes. I think that this one probably would say operated by Skywest. This is the Skywest operated aircraft right there. You got your big L1 door right there, your American Eagle titles along with your windows. No antennas as always, but I'm so excited for GeminiJets to release their regionals with antennas. One of them, the first one to be released with antennas is the Lufthansa CRJ 900. So I hope we can get some more American regional jets with antennas. So that's pretty exciting. You got your exit door, emergency exit right there. And let me just show you guys a very nice wing detail. Looking pretty nice. And here's your US flag right here, and the registration is kind of like blocking the engine, so I may have to put that up close. But the registration of this aircraft is November 706 Sierra Kilo. And of course you got your engines right there. I think these are GE operated engines, I believe. Let me check. These are, yep, they're GE engines. So yeah, and here's your American Airlines logo right there. Let me just adjust the camera, but here it is, along with the horizontal stabilizers representing a T-tail. So yeah, well, minus the missing nose gear, this is still a good model. Like I said, I just wish GeminiJets could have like secured that more often. Anyways, here's your right side. This is the right door right there, right one door, R1 door, and pretty much the same. I think if I can try to think, I think the cargo is supposed to be on this side. So this side, there's nothing much on this side. There's no cargo doors or anything. So yeah. So once again, really good model. The only downside to this model is that there's no nose gear wheels at all. So quite a bummer. And yeah. And now for a top view of the aircraft right here. Once again, no antennas. Quite unfortunate. Here's the front side of the aircraft right there. You can see like the stabilizers, horizontal stabilizers are pretty leveled, so that's good at least. So I'm pretty proud of that. Here's your bottom right here with spaced out main landing gears, which is pretty nice to see. They also have this on the Skywest house CRJ700 as well. And here is the very back of the model. So yeah, so overall this is still a good model to have, but I may have to like return this model back to PandaFox. I mean, it's not too often that I get broken models by PandaFox Toys, but they still do a good job on checking the QC. But I would love for them to like actually check the QC a lot more better, so at least I can have a model that doesn't come broken. But regardless, still a good model. And let's do some color, let's do like a color assessment on this aircraft right here, because I have 3 American Airlines aircraft that I do want to discuss. I didn't meant to say 3, but I meant 2 American Airlines aircraft. Well, including the CRJ700, here are 3 American Airlines aircraft that I do want to like take a look at the colors. So, some people say that the American Eagle CRJ700 does feel a little darker. The color looks a little darker. However, from what I'm looking at, I know this is like a different lighting setting, but the colors are pretty much identical to like these two. So like here's my American Eagle Embraer E175 right here. And here's the CRJ700. Yeah. I think this one does appear a little bit darker when I look at it. I think the E175 is like a much more better color. And here's my NG 737-800 with the winglet logos right here. So I think NG, of course, NG models, they're pretty much better on this. So this is what the color is supposed to look like. It's kind of like a little bit lined up to NG 737-800, but I think this should be the right representative if you're gonna do a GeminiJets model out of that. This kind of appears more darker a little bit, but I think this maybe this can be still perfect color, kind of like lining up with my NG 737. So yeah, those are the color assessments I do want to do, and let's move on to our next models. Okay, so our second model on our list is this Alaska Airlines Embraer E175 in 1/400 scale made by GeminiJets, and this is the second release of the model. So this is another model that's critical for many of my airport updates I'll do in the future, and I'm just so glad to have it. So you got your GeminiJets logo right there, made for collectors by collectors. You get all the jazz at this point. Computer generated image of the aircraft, Embraer E175, Alaska Airlines logo right there. Sides, same as always, as well as the back with your aircraft taken off, and the as real as it gets features right there. You got your Alaska logo, copyright logo right there, your social media pages right there, and your 2022 GeminiJets copyright label right there. And the item number for this model is GJASA 2038. So yeah, so here is that model as well. And let's get unboxing to this. And of course, we do check the model inside, so let's take a look at that. Hopefully it's not broken. Yeah, that looks pretty nice. Nothing appears broken, at least. And here's your description right there. Let me just pull it back. So yeah, here's your description right there. You can pause as always. And yeah, so we're gonna be unboxing this right now. We'll just try starting off from the very top. I think that's much more easier. And there she is. Hopefully I don't get a missing, like I don't have a loose nose gear on this model. Just hope. Okay, nose gear appears to be good. Let's check like the QC. Let's check for any broken wings or horizontal stabilizers. I guess we're good. So at least we do have a model intact. So that's perfect. And here's the second release of the Alaska Airlines Embraer E175 made by GeminiJets. Really glad this model didn't came broken unlike my American Eagle CRJ700, but this is also a very good model as well. And I can see one improvement with this model right here that I will go into further down the line. So let's get started with the cockpit windows right here. You got your nose shape of the E175, looking pretty identical, but not as all realistic. I mean, it kind of looks realistic from my eye. You got your Alaska logo right there. You got Skywest logo. This is a Skywest operated aircraft. You got your L1 boarding door right there. Your tiny one-wheel titles. You got your passenger windows right there. Once again, no antennas. I hope there can be some antennas on an Embraer E175. Right there. You got your winglet right there. Your GE engines over here. And you got your US flag. Registration of this aircraft is... I'm gonna have to put this one a little closer again because it's a very tiny model, but the registration is November 186 Sierra Yankee. And there's Oliver at the tail right there. So, looking pretty nice. You got your horizontal stabilizers and there's the APU. Now I do want to talk about this because I do want to talk about the wings right here because as you can see, guys, wow, look at that. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. If I could try to like put the camera a little lower. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. That looks like an improvement on the E175's wings. They're pretty much level. So, as I pull up my American Eagle E175 right here, I can try to like put that there. There she is. Look at that. Look at that. And so as you can see, come on. No, come on, focus. Focus. Yes, there it is. So as you can see, guys, the winglets on the wings on the Alaska E175 improved. So they pretty much look identical to its ground configured counterparts. So great job, GeminiJets, for improving the wings on the E175. Let me put it on the other side. So let's take a look at that. Yeah, look at that improvement right there, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, look at that. So you can see like the American E175's wings are a lot higher compared to my Alaska one. So once again, this is a very nice improvement and well done GeminiJets on improving the wings. So we're really proud of their efforts right there. So, and of course you got your backside, you got your cargo door right there, and I'm not sure, I don't think there's no cargo door on the front. So yeah, so once again, GeminiJets, great job on this model and really glad that you improved the wing flex on this model. Alright, now for a top view of the aircraft. So here's your top view right there, looking pretty nice. And here is the wing detail. I did not cover the wing detail during the full in-depth review, but here it is, looking pretty nice. Here's your bottom here's your bottom right there with your stand hole and the tiny GeminiJets logo right there. Here's the front of the aircraft. If I could try to like put it like that. Looking nice. Once again, great job on fixing the wing flex on this model. And here's the very back. So yeah, overall, GeminiJets, a very good model to have and a very nice improved model. So I'm hoping for a Delta connection Embraer E175. I said this like a couple of times on my airport updates, but we do need a Delta connection Embraer E175 somewhere around Q3 or Q4 because we really do. That's on high demand right now, and they haven't released E175 and 1400, so hopefully that's coming close in the near future. But regardless, great model, and it's nice to have this aircraft for that certain airline. And let's unbox this second Alaska E175. So hopefully this one does not come broken, so I think we should be good. So just take that out, take the plastic, and I think we should be good. So, okay, nose gear is good. I think wings should also be good as well. Yeah, they feel secured, and that's also secure. Ooh, hang on. Oh, I was just checking. But that is also secured as well. So overall, GeminiJets, once again, great job on the Alaska re-release Embraer E175, and really nice to have these two models into my collection. And here are all my 3 models from Box 1 from PandaFox Toys. So, PandaFox Toys, there's still got some improvements to do, like this American Eagle CRJ700 that has a missing nose gear, but overall, I'm not complaining on you guys. You still do a great job on checking the QC, and once again, I'm still proud of you guys, and keep doing your thing. You just gotta like improve on the quality controls, like checking if either models are broken or not. Yeah, so overall, these 3 models are very perfect. Well, I'm gonna send this one back, but the 2 Alaska E175s, they're just very perfect for my collection. Alright, so let's move on to box number 2. Alright, so here we have box number 2, and this box comes from the Midwest Mall Store. So here is your plain cardboard box right here. And once again, this is from Midwest Mall Store, and this is one of the NG Models June 2022 releases. This is the first model from the June releases from NG Models, and this is a critical model I do want to have because it looks very cool, and I wanted to get this model real bad. And this is in one of NG Models' newer molds, or I should say their revamped molds. So without further ado, let's unbox this and let's see what it is. So I guess you guys would know what I'm talking about, but for those of you who just want to watch this video, then you have to stick around and find out. So let's just cut this right here, and we should be good. Alright, so let's now open this box. And Midwest Mall Store does a pretty good job on checking the QC. They always make sure if a model comes broken or not. So that's a good side from them. And yeah, so let's take out all these packing paper right here. And do I see the model? Hang on, guys. Ooh, I see it peeking right there. I see it peeking right there, but there she is, guys. Oh yes. There she is. Oh, first of all, we do have my invoice from Midwest Mall Store, so I really don't want to show you information about this, but here it is, you guys. The NG Models 1/400 scale Delta Airlines Embraer, no, not Embraer E175. This is the Airbus A321neo. This is a very critical model I do want to have for my collection, and this is actually an NG Models newer Airbus A321neo mold. So this is my first A321 model from NG in its newer sets, so really excited for that. But first we're gonna fling this box right here, and let's get started reviewing this model. I'm really excited to have this model into my collection. And here's the NG Models 1/400 scale Delta Airlines Airbus A321neo as part of the June 2022 releases. Really excited to have this model into my collection, and really nice to have a newer NG Models Delta A321. Well, technically their newer A321 mold, and it's a great comparison for my previous NG A321neo from JetBlue that I did recently unboxed over the summer. So this is another good model to have. So let's get started with the box right here. You got your Airbus A321neo logo right there. This beautiful Delta widget, pretty much filling up the entire frame of this box, so that's pretty nice. You got the computer generated tongue twister sometimes, but you got your computer generated image of the aircraft right there, Delta Airlines logo right there, NG Models logo right there, 1/4 scale collectible model, die-cast metal. And here's your registration of this aircraft. This is November 502 Delta X-Ray. And here's your sides. This is also a very nice design right there. Pretty nice. Yeah, they're kind of like a little bit similar, but some of the boxes on these sides appear different. And here's the back side of the model, well, the box, with your NG logo right there. Just social media pages right there, and your warning hazards. Item number for this model is 13037. And yeah, so once again, pretty excited to have this model into my collection, and overall, let's get unboxing to this model. Well, first I do want to like lower down my brightness. Well, I did brighten this up for to see the box, but overall, let's get unboxing with this model. I'm so excited to unbox this, and yeah, let's do it. And here we go, boys, let's do it. Let me see this Delta A321neo in person. Well, I haven't seen a Delta A321neo in real life yet, but I want to see this model in person. Oh boy, I'm really excited. Alright, and here comes the new NG Models A321neo mold. As she comes out, wow, take a look at that. But I also do have my CRP from NG Models, so here it is right there. I'll probably go over the CRP later down the road. I think I do want to do it after I unbox all my models right there. But take a look at her, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, this is beautiful. Holy crap. Wow. Of course, let's check the QC. So that wing is good. That wing is also good. What about the horizontal stabilizers? That's also good as well. And let's check the other side right there. Yes. Wow. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. I would say this is probably the best Airbus A321 model so far. Wow. I am shook right now. This is beautiful. And here is the absolutely wonderful NG Models 1/400 scale Delta Airlines Airbus A321neo in their newer Airbus A321 model or mold. Wow, this is such a beautiful model right there, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, I cannot express myself just how beautiful this aircraft is, or this model in general. So let's get started with the review. So here's your cockpit windows right there with that beautiful raccoon mask. Here's your nose shape of the A321. Really better than GeminiJets. Look at that. Wow. That is beautiful. You got your top antenna right there, your SkyTeam logo, your L1 boarding door right there, your nose gear over here. You got your Delta logo right there, along with your passenger windows right there. Moving to this side, you got your emergency exit doors right there, along with your slide indicators and that amazing wing detail. Wow, that is beautiful. And of course, you got your, I think these are Pratt & Whitney engines, I believe, because they also operate by LEAP engines, but I'm assuming these are Delta A321neos are operated by Pratt & Whitney engines. So I'm assuming these are Pratt & Whitney engines, and once again, take a look at that ground clearance right there. Wow, look at that. Much better than GeminiJets' bigger Neo engines. And of course, you got your sharklet right there. You got your other emergency exit door right there. Transitioning to the other side, you got your bottom antenna right there. You can see a bottom antenna, but I don't want to like hit my pencil on this model. So here's your other antenna right there, your Wi-Fi dome right there, your US flag. And once again, the registration is November 502 Delta X-ray. You got your L2 door right there, and your Delta widget tail right there. And here's your APU and the horizontal stabilizers. So once again, NG Models, this is a fantastic model. Wow, look at that. Very amazing. And here's your other side of the aircraft with your front cargo doors right there, along with your two cargo doors at the very, I think there are three. Yeah, I think there's, no, there are two cargo doors, my bad. And yeah, very awesome model. And I do want to point this out, but JT Pilot also mentioned this on his review of the A321neo mold. But there's some kind of like ring that's forming, there's some ring that is in the inner side of the engine. So I don't know what that means. They don't have this, but overall, nothing to complain about it. It's still a great model, and once again, NG Models, this is a very awesome model to have. Now let me give you guys a top view of the aircraft right here. So here's your top view, looking pretty nice, as always. Here's your bottom view of the aircraft right there with your Delta belly, along with your stand hole. Once again, bottom antennas, very key for NG Models. And here's your front of the aircraft right here, looking pretty nice. Once again, the wing flex are in its ground configuration. And here's the very back with perfectly leveled horizontal stabilizers. So overall, not Gemini, NG models, this is a fantastic model and really perfect for my airport update because these A321neos from Delta Airlines do fly to San Francisco from Boston, so really nice to utilize this aircraft in my KRBL airport for the Boston service. So once again, NG Models, great job, and great job to the Midwest Model Store for keeping this model intact. Alright, so now let's move on to the third box. Alrighty, so our third box right here is probably my largest box in this video. So this box comes from JetCollector. Once again, it's been a while since I last ordered something from JetCollector, and of course, whenever I order two models, then I come up with this very big box right here. So it allows me to do like a bird's eye view. So here's your box right here. There's two models in there, and one duplicate model that I decided to go for, which I'll go into reasons why. But regardless enough, let's give you guys a bird's eye. Well, actually, before we do a bird's eye view, because I don't want to give you away my address, we'll cut all the stuff right here first, and I think we should be good. Alright, so good cutting on the side. Now let's go for the top. Perfect cut. And now let's give you guys an overhead view of the box. And yeah. Alrighty, so here we have an overhead view of the box. So let me take out the flaps right here. Whoa. There's my receipt from JetCollector. I really don't want to show you all my information right here, but you can hang on. Oh wait, that's this. Yeah, I don't want to give you guys my address for reasons, for security purposes. But as you can see behind these packing peanuts, let me dig under. I don't want to like scatter all these packing peanuts, otherwise I have a mess to clean up. So let me just like stand up for this one, like go up for this one. I can feel some models coming in, and I can feel one coming out. Come on. Ooh. Once again, I don't want to scatter all the... Ooh, looks like we got one that's almost about to fall. This is a tough one. Ooh, we got some are falling, but regardless enough, here's my first model right here. This is an AeroClassics Airbus A321neo with the penguins. Now, yeah, there they are, the penguins right there. And yeah, this is another baby bus model into my collection. And as I dig further downwards, oops, did not mean to hit the camera, we should have my second model inside this box. And you guys might be surprised at, ooh, sorry about that, I did not meant to hit my microphone this time. So, you guys might be surprised about this one because I decided to get another NG Models Delta 737-900ER. So, yeah, that's another duplicate model for my needs, and yeah, did not mean to hit my camera, but yeah. So I guess that's it for this box right here, so we're gonna put that aside, and yeah, let's go over these boxes. Alright, so what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna be unboxing this Delta 737-900ER first, and then I'm gonna go into the Frontier A320neo next with a full-on review of this box. So, once again, this is a duplicate model as I did unbox this way back in Massive Unboxing 1. So if you want a full review on this model, then you can go click on the card that's going to appear on your screen, and it'll show Massive Unboxing 1. So you can go to that video, which is basically my Christmas unboxing. So yeah, so really nice to have this model. This is a very good model by NG Models, like I said. And yeah, so this, and there she is. Oh no. Oh man, guys, you see that, guys? Bruh, look at that. Well, looks like that wing is loose, so I may have to inspect the QC on this thing. So, oh man, what is this? Oh no, not again. So this one really doesn't feel like it's coming out. Let me check the horizontal stabilizers. Ooh, ouch. So, Oh man, there's some bad paint chips too. Oh man, that's no good. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna have to send this one back. So, I did not expect this thing to come broken. I mean, like, my first one, I think that was from, oh yeah, that was from PandaFox Toys, but that one did not came broken, but looks like this one from JetCollector did. So, I'm gonna have to send this one back, but yeah, so far that's 2 broken models in this video, so I don't know what is happening right now, but no good. That's no good. I'm not sure if that's even bad of a paint chip, but we also have this wing that's nearly about to come out, so alright, so after a few inspections, it looks like this part, where this is the left wing, it looks like the paint chip doesn't seem all that bad. When I put it together, it doesn't seem all that visible, but yeah, but we do have the right wing, which does appear loose. It's like not coming out, but I would have to like force it. But you can see that wiggle. That like whenever I tug it, you can feel that wiggle. At least the horizontal stabilizers are intact, so that's okay. But overall, I don't know, guys, but it is what it is. You can expect some broken models in this video, like that CRJ 700, but yeah, I mean, like, NG Models, I know they're a good company, but I'm not blaming NG Models. I mean, like, at least they can improve on, like, what GeminiJets can do, but overall, this is still a good model to have. And yeah, now let's move on to the AeroClassics. Alright, so now we move on to our AeroClassics aircraft, and this is the only AeroClassics aircraft in our unboxing, and this is the Frontier Airlines Airbus A320neo with Edwin, and Eddie on the tails. So this is another Frontier aircraft that I do want to have, and it's a pretty cute tail. I like Frontier's aircraft, and I'm quite surprised that they didn't merge with Spirit, but it's all good. So you got baby bus models right there, a new age from AeroClassics 1/400 scale. It's been a while since I last got an AeroClassics model. The last AeroClassics I had was Baja the Whale Shark, also from Frontier. And here it is, here's the aircraft right there. Once again, Frontier A320neo, Edwin and Andy, the Penguins. November 344 Foxtrot Romeo. You got an A321 right there. Adult collectible model right there. Along the other side, you got the AC-19 and A320. And here's the back. And here it is. You got the barcode right there. AeroClassics presents this exciting new range, baby bus models. So, yeah. And you got like the square cutout so you can see the model right there. So, yeah. So if I could try to find the item number. I'm not sure which one's the item number, but well, I would rather prefer reading item numbers from NG and GJ. So, yeah, so let's unbox this model. Hopefully the QC doesn't appear bad on this model. Alright, so let's take her out of the cradle. And just take her out. And there she is. And I know AeroClassics doesn't have a very good A320 mold. But it's all good. It's all good. So the wings are intact, including the horizontal stabilizers. And that should be good. And it looks like we do have some bent main gears, but overall it's all good. At least my AeroClassics A320neo came intact, so that's all good. And here is my AeroClassics 1/400 scale Frontier Airlines Airbus A320neo with Edwin and Eddie's, the Penguins, on the tail. This is a pretty nice model to have from AeroClassics, and mainly AeroClassics do like these Frontier models. Like we also got Powder the Polar Bear, and yeah, so I also have Baja the Whale Shark as well, which is also a nice model as well. So having Edwin, and Eddie on the tails is pretty nice too. So let's get started with the review. Let me zoom in my camera. Alright, here we go. So you got your cockpit windows right there, the nose cone, which does appear okay, not as superior to NG's, but overall it's also good. You got Edwin and Eddie, the Penguins, titles on the tail. You got your L1 boarding door right there, your big Frontier billboard titles right there. Looking pretty nice. You got your emergency exit doors right there. And here are your engines, which I would say these also have some good ground clearance. Yeah, so here's your wing detail right there, looking pretty nice. And here are the blue winglets. You can also see the penguins over there, which I would say at least they are colored, so that's pretty nice. No antennas as always. Well, technically no antennas on AeroClassics, but it's all good. It's all good. And here's the back side of the aircraft right there. You got flyfrontier.com, US flag right there, November 344 Foxtrot Romeo. Your L2 boarding door, well, not L2 boarded, your L2 door right there. And there's Ed, Edwin, and Eddie, looking pretty on the Frontier tail. Aren't they beautiful? And of course you got the APU and your horizontal stabilizers. So overall, this is a very good model by AeroClassics. Similar to my Baja the Whale Shark model, this is still a good model. And of course you got your cargo doors right there. And your other cargo door should be right there. So once again, very nice model from AeroClassics. And once again, AeroClassics so far, they still nail their Frontier models, and mainly I would mostly get all these Frontier models from AeroClassics. Well, of course, GeminiJets also make some, well, not too often, but we got Steve the Eagle last year. So overall, Ed, Edwin, and Eddie are another animals, or some more animals that are perfect for my Frontier collection. And let me give you guys a top view of the aircraft. So here's your top, looking all plain, no antennas once again. Here's your bottom with your stand hole right there, along with some nice detail of the landing gear doors. So that's pretty cool. Here's your front right there. Let me try to hold up the wings. Hopefully they don't fall off. But here are they. There they are. Yeah. And here's your back. So yeah. So overall, this is once again, I said this a couple of times, but this is another great model from AeroClassics, and it's another nice Frontier model to add to my collection. And here are all my models from JetCollector. And I would say JetCollector, there still needs some improvements on quality control checks. Like my Delta 737-900ER. I know this wing, the left wing, came absolutely loose, but we also got the right wing that's also slightly loose, but I would have to force that out in order for me to repair it. So may have to go into some initial repairs with this model. But my AeroClassics A320neo, perfect, nothing came loose, and it's a nice model to have into my collection. So overall, AeroClassics, I know they are good, but there still need some improvements on the quality control. Alright, and here's my final box for Massive Unboxing 5, and this model comes from WaffleCollectables. It's been a while since I last ordered something from WaffleCollectables. I don't order from WaffleCollectables that often, but I decided to do so because it's like an exclusive model in WaffleCollectables. So I decided to get this one. So yeah, I think I ordered this way back. I think it's somewhere around late July, I think. So yeah. So let's just cut all these. Take out the sticker. Don't want to show you my address, as always. And let me just cut the top. Ooh, that's not a good cut. That was not perfectly straight. So we have to fix all that, and there we go. So, oop. Once again, never didn't mean to hit my light. And let's just open all these. And inside all these newspaper should have the model inside. So let me just take all these out, and I can build something hard on it. So let me just put all these newspaper here and unwrap all these. And I can feel that model inside, and hold on. And there she is. This is actually the Panda models, JetBlue, Airbus A321neo, with the streamer's tail. I decided not to go for the GeminiJets one because I don't think GeminiJets has a very good Delta. I don't think GeminiJets did not do a very nice job on this. So I opted for the Panda models one because I think Panda models does have a very good A321neo mold. So I decided to opt for this one. So I guess that's it for these waffle boxes and newspaper. So just gonna whoop that. And let's get started with a review of this box. Alright, and here's my JetBlue Airways Airbus A321neo in the streamer's tail made by Panda Models. once again, I decided to opt for this model because I don't think GeminiJets did a very fantastic job on the representation of this model. So I decided to go for the Panda models instead. And I'm a little nervous about this one because there is a 50-50 chance that this model may come broken. And I'm a little nervous on this one because I had one Panda model, also from JetBlue, that had one of the wings detached. And once again, Panda models, I'm not sure what to expect from them, but I know JT Pilot had his demolished. So JT Pilot, if ever you're watching this video, I feel really bad for you, and I don't want to be added to that lineup. So with that being said, let's get started with the review. So you got your Airbus A321neo logo right there, you got the Airbus logo right there, computer generated image of the aircraft right there, JetBlue titles right there, registration November 4022 Juliet, 1/400 scale, and looking at the sides you can see the aircraft right there, Airbus A321neo, and here's the, I think this should be the item code for this model, so because WaffleCollectables has this on some of the models, and this is also an exclusive model from Waffle as well. And here's the back side as well, pretty much the same. You got your choking hazards and made in China. So with that being said, you guys, I'm a little nervous, but we're gonna unbox it anyway, and I'm praying that this does not come broken. And if it is, if depending on the condition of this model, I am still gonna return this. But overall, here we go. Now, come on, open up. That's kind of like a hard opening. I did not mean to like bend it, but oh well. I'm still nervous right now. She looks good so far. Nothing has came loose. Please, Panda. I hope this does not come broken. I hope it does not. Alright, and there she is. Let me take her out. Please. Oh man, now we got another broken model. Dang it. Ooh. Looks like we do have like we're ending it off with another broken model apparently. So that's no good. So let me just pop her out, and yeah, looks like even though on my birthday, I still have to battle these like QC. So nah, I don't know. What do I even say? Panda models, I don't know. Alrighty guys, and here's my JetBlue Airways Airbus A321neo by Panda models in a state that I don't want to see as a mall plane collector. Yeah, I don't know what's up with Panda models nowadays. Their QC is kind of like pretty much falling apart, and even though they do have some like good models, the QC is pretty much their main problem. So yeah, I have no idea on how I'm gonna like consider doing this, but it is what it is as a mall plane collector. You can expect some broken models from GeminiJets to Panda models, but hey, at least the paint chip isn't all that bad. It's slightly visible, but it's not all that bad at least, so I may consider keeping this model. Besides that, I mean, like, it's not really that visible. I mean, like, you can see it a little bit, but it's not like completely bad. But overall, I mean, it's okay. It's all good. I mean, like, I can at least super glue that, so nothing to worry about. And yeah, but overall, I can still review this model for you guys. So yeah, just make sure you watch out for the QC. Alright, so starting off here with the cockpit windows right there, looking pretty nice. There's your nose shape, which I would say kinda pretty much identical to NG's. And here's your L1 boarding door right there. Fly logo right there. Name of this aircraft is, if I can try to like pull it up closer without making that wing detach. Okay, so the aircraft name is Joel Peterson, so that's kind of like some person name, I don't know. You got the top antennas right there, you got your JetBlue tiles right there. I think I already said that already. So here's the emergency exit right there, your engines right there, Pratt & Whitney's. And still good ground clearance, pretty good ground clearance. Perfectly sized engines, just like NG models. And here's the wing view of the aircraft with all the slide indicators. Here's your extra emergency exit door right there, your SATCOM box right there, your other back antennas right there. There's your bottom antenna. And transitioning to the back side of the aircraft, you got the Airbus A321neo tiles right there. US flag. Once again, the registration of this aircraft is November 4022 022 Juliet. Here's your L2 door and your streamer's tail right there, and your APU and your horizontal stabilizers. So yeah, this is still a good model at least. So I'm really glad to have this at least. And here's your cargo doors right there, your first one, and the 2 cargo doors should be at the back. And yeah, this is still a good model, minus that QC issue right there. But I do want to go over the wing right here. So here's the wing of the aircraft. And yeah, so this is what it looks like. This is like this attached piece right there. It says R, so this is the right engine. So yeah, I would say that I would have to like take a break on these like Panda models, JetBlue, like these Panda Airbus models, because I don't want to end up having another Panda model that would have, well, I don't want to end up having another Panda Airbus model come broken, so I guess I may have to take a break on that. So do have to like wait for that and rather go for some Boeing 737s from them. Now for a top view of the model. So here's your top view right there, looking pretty nice at least. Here's your bottom view with your stand hole right there. Once again, looking very nice as always. Here's your front view of the aircraft right here. Just like line it up, perfect. And here is the back side. So overall, I'm not sure how I'm gonna deal with some Panda models, Airbus models, and I'm not sure if I'd rather order from them or Midwest Model Store, because Midwest Model Store also do Panda models, and at least they do check if the model comes broken or intact. So I may have to buy some Panda Airbuses from Midwest Model Store if I want to have like a Panda model Airbus mold come intact in one. So overall, I mean, I still have no words on what to say about Panda's QC, but they're just like going downhill right now. So overall, I mean, like, this model is good. This model is good, much better than GeminiJets version of it, but still, it's nice. This model is looking like pretty, but the not pretty part is the engine, like the wing coming off. But overall, this is a good model, as I said, as always, and I think Panda models did an okay job on this. They still gotta improve their QC. So yeah, that's it for Massive Unboxing 5. So without further ado, let me get all my models in this video, all models in this table right here, and conclude this video. So yeah, let's do that. What's going on, guys? Coming to you at the internet, we are here at the Engine Models website to redeem my Collector's Reward program. Now, I don't want to go straight into the outro right away, because I also did mention on my Delta A321neo review that I'm going to be doing the CRP later. So here I am right now. So as you can see, like, this is basically for newer people who are like new to engine models collecting. And yeah, so you just have to like put this into your computer or in the website, and you should be all set. You got your points from NG. And yeah, so let me demonstrate on how this works. And this is basically for newer model plane collectors. So there are some parts I gotta like censor here, because like it shows my information, so I don't want to do that. So let me just type in the exchange right here. So as you can see, this is what it looks like. So first thing you have to do is you have to scratch out the layer. So I will have a picture. Well, technically I don't want to send you a picture right now because that's just revealing it. So scratch that. So you have to scratch this gray thing and you get the number. So then you have to like create an account for engine models. In this case, I already created an account on mine. So yeah, and then you have to like put in the code. So let me censor this code thing for you, and I should get started on it. So let me just like put in a code right here. And once that's done, you have to click redeem, and you should probably get your points right there. Just wait for it, and there we go. So I earned 10 points from engine models for that Delta A321neo, along with my gross value of 1. So that's pretty much on how like the engine models the engine models collector's reward program works. So yeah, it's a good demonstration for you guys who are new to model plane collecting. I would consider doing this if I ever get a new engine models, and for those who are new to my channel, whenever I premiere a new massive unboxing. So yeah, that is that for you, and now let's get into the outro. And here are all my models in today's video. There were a total of 7 models, 3 broken models apparently, so I was not expecting a lot of broken models in this video. Of course, we got like the Delta 73, American CRJ, and the JetBlue A321 that came broken, but the rest, they came fine, and there were some good models in there. I mean, once again, you can expect some broken models as a model plane collector, and honestly, I did not expect a lot of broken models in this video, but I mean, it is what it is. I mean, like, there are some models that I'd rather keeping because they stayed intact, but like this American CRJ 700 right there, I may have to return that to PandaFox Toys because I could not find the other nose gear anywhere, so that's no good. But overall, I'm okay with these models. Like, they did turn out really amazing overall, so I'd rather just like keep a few models right there, and yeah, go along with it. So, of course, you got my 2 Alaska E175s, my JetBlue A321neo, my Frontier A320neo with the penguins, then my 2 Deltas, the Delta 737-900 and the Delta A321neo. So overall, I would say this massive unboxing wasn't all. I mean, how would I describe this massive unboxing? I mean, like, it's great, but the only downside are like these like broken models, and honestly, we started off with a broken model and we ended off with a broken model, so I don't know how I can describe that. So yeah, but it's all good. I'm like, we got a few models that did came intact, like that Delta A321neo, and my goodness, I'm so glad it did came intact. But overall, I'm so happy with these models. So overall, really nice to have these models, and yeah, so hopefully in the next massive unboxing, we don't have as many broken models as like this video. But overall, I guess we're good with this video. So I would like to thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and turn on that post notification bell so you won't miss a video like this anytime soon. And if you want to see more of my model plane content, then you could go check out on the card that's going to be appearing on the screen, and you can check out all my model plane content I did. And you can also check out my massive unboxings as well by clicking on the card as well. Do a lot of massive unboxings. These do get popular in my channel, and I'm really glad to do these. So yeah, I would like to thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Anyways, good night.